Raju spent the first 50 years of his life in chains, never knowing what it felt like to walk without pain. Taken from his mother as a calf, he was sold into captivity and passed between owners who treated him as nothing more than a tool for profit. Heavy, spiked chains were fastened around his legs, digging into his flesh with every step and preventing his wounds from healing. Starved and forced to beg on dusty streets, Raju survived by eating plastic, paper, and scraps from tourists. His body weakened, his spirit crushed, and his life became a cycle of suffering with no sign of escape. For months, the organization Wildlife SOS secretly tracked Raju's condition, documenting his injuries, infections, and declining health. The team knew that acting too early without legal permission would cause the owner to hide him forever. Time, however, was running out. By 2014, Raju was severely malnourished, and his wounds were dangerously infected. After long delays and legal struggles, a judge finally signed a rescue order. The team moved immediately, knowing that this single opportunity could mean the difference between life and death. The rescue operation turned into a life-threatening confrontation when the owner was tipped off. As the team arrived, they found a road blocked by a mob of men armed with sticks and stones. Using their vehicles, the rescuers sealed off the entrance and pushed their way inside, only to face the owner directly. In a final act of cruelty, he tried to use Raju as a weapon, shouting aggressive commands meant to trigger a violent attack. The elephant, frightened and confused, thrashed against his chains, and the situation became terrifyingly close to disaster. Instead of fleeing, the rescuers stood their ground. A veterinarian stepped forward with nothing but calm words and a handful of fruit. Speaking gently, he reassured Raju, distinguishing himself from the man who had abused him for decades. In a moment that stunned everyone present, Raju lowered his trunk and refused to attack. It was as if he understood, on some deep emotional level, that these strangers were there to save him. With the owner restrained by police, the team began removing the chains that had been embedded in Raju's skin for decades. As they worked, they noticed tears streaming down his face, a powerful and heartbreaking sign of both pain and relief. When the final chain fell away, Raju took his first pain-free step in 50 years. He was transported to a sanctuary, where he nearly died from severe infection and sepsis, but slowly recovered under constant care. Later, when his former owner tried to reclaim him through the courts, the judge ruled in Raju's favor, declaring him free forever. Healing did not come easily. He had forgotten how to lie down and slept standing for weeks. But eventually, he rested, swam, ate freely, and joined a herd of rescued elephants who welcomed him with gentle touches. Though Raju can never regain the decades stolen from him, he now lives surrounded by safety, dignity, and love, finally free from chains.